Hey everyone, your girl is here. Okay, it's just bottom cleavage hanging out. Anyhow, guys, so you guys can see, obviously, yes, now my tits are calm. And they're also smushed today. I don't know why certain bandanas smush my boobs, but they do. So, anyhow, guys, I'm officially here now. It is around 2 o'clock. I'm going to put in my contacts with you guys. And I decided to change it just because, obviously, my trail cam strap is obviously on outside there. I will eventually, change that whole setup out there. I'll eventually get some, like, rope or something like that to take care of that. So, yes, we will eventually, take care of all of that. So, regardless, for today, I will still go under and I will just hold my breath and see how well I can hold my breath and how far down I can go and hold my breath and get a good idea as well. Because remember, I'm going only on the deep end, and I did look as well. And I'm trying to really think how I can incorporate this. Like, I would have to really, really, really be set in my skills and trust my skills to do this. But I watched my video after I looked up, about potency. And yes, buoyant, my bad, buoyant. So you do obviously have an easier time floating in the salt water. So a lot of scuba divers and such, which I haven't really ever noticed because when Alyssa Blake dives down, like, it doesn't look like she has anything to make her heavier, So, regardless, guys, I will have to think, maybe get, like, an anchor and then use that to go down and have, like, or, like, attach it to the paddleboard, and again, that's why I have those extra couple days, because I can practice even my first day, depending on what time, guys, I get to Miami. Like, I could go to Key Largo and go to that place that I was at last year, right off the Key Biscayne, Key Largo side of Key Biscayne, and, figure that out and see. But, like, all I have to do is attach an anchor to one of those side hooks and then go down with the anchor, but then I'm only using my feet to swim. Yeah, you're mainly only supposed to use your feet, but you do need a little bit of... it would be a challenge, or, like, attach it somewhere else to me, but where else? I'm put it in my boobs? I don't know, guys. And then have enough that I can come up. Or I could just let it fall to the seafloor where I'm at, obviously. Again, the ocean's very, very deep. So I could just have it fall to the seafloor and then just anchor it back up. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that I, again, want to test. But now that's something that I know that I'll need to consider. Because... also, if I misjudge, that's also something where you need to have too, because I could misjudge and run into maybe a little bit of an issue. Because think about it, if I go down with just the anchor itself, not an additional anchor, just that anchor itself, if I go down with it, but I'm actually deeper than 25 feet and I let it go, it's not going to hit the seafloor and anchor down. And then my paddleboard is going to be up in the ocean. Obviously, yes, it is a very extremely light chop off the Florida Keys. There's a place called Kokomo, guys. Anyhow, so yes. There's a lot of things for me to think about and stuff like that. But I'm curious to see, kind of how I do, going under. But I watched, again, my Florida Keys, and I was up for like 2 minutes. And then I thought of comparing to last year. But last year, before I went, I didn't try to, like, well, no, I did dive only one time. But I didn't do the, just tread the water and then go down. So there's a lot of things that I have to weigh and think about. But it's definitely better and safer to have that, anchor before I go. So... yes, I probably will have to get some kind of, like, weight, right? Whether it be, like, a brick, right? Or something. Who takes a brick on their paddleboard? Well, Alyssa will if she has to. But then again, I'm going to have to tie a rope through it and everything and then have that as, like, its own anchor. And then once I get up to my paddleboard, then I'll just pull the string up and all of that. And also, guys, I do have to do a lot of research as well and find out what to do about sharks as well, because that's going to be wild, guys. It's obviously probably going to be much easier for me. Everything relating to close to death is very easier for me. Obviously, again, you guys know, once a person comes very close, they no longer fear it because they know what they saw is real, right? And they know it's real, period. So, yes, obviously, you know, it will be easier for me easier said than done. Well, not really. It'll just be easier done than said. Not even that, because it's easy to do it and say it. How about that? It's easy done, and it's easy said, and it's easy, well, done is acting on it. But yeah, you guys get the point. So, yes. Yeah, so anyhow, guys, without further ado, after 6 minutes of a nice little intro, but it was a good intro because I really have to figure stuff out, I was able to get to the bank this morning and get my money in. So I got my remaining hotel a little bit further north of Miami, and then I was able to get my hotel 3 nights in South Carolina. So that'll be really, really fun. So it's literally, guys, going to turn into a 2-week vacation, even taking 1 day down, guys. And technically, you could say just 1 night back, because yes, I am going to South Carolina, but then I'm staying there 3 nights. But then once I leave South Carolina, I go straight up. It's not like Jacksonville, Kingsland, and then Fayetteville, and then home, right? It's that place in Florida, just a little bit further from Miami, the place in South Carolina, stay there for 3 nights, and then go straight home. So even cutting out, 1-2 days in entirety? Yes. And that's how I was able to have 2 nights in Clearwater. And match my days from last year. So, really, really cool as well, because then I was able to call my rental place, and it's about the same as last year. So, that was really freaking cool, guys. So, and I did tell them that I would like a Honda Civic or a Chevy Malibu. So, that would be really, really cool. So, yeah, it would be really, really cool. What are the odds if I get the same car again? That would be crazy. So, anyhow, guys, without further ado, let's get in my eye contacts. Actually, one more real quick thing. I did have then pizza, pineapple, a sweet and salty granola bar, and ice cream for lunch. So that was really, really cool as well. To finally have something different. I did make a mistake. Whenever I was talking about the anemic, you don't get that from red sauces. Or actually, you might get it from red sauces. I think you actually do get iron from red sauces. But I know you get iron from red meat, too. Like beef, right, and cows. Well, beef is cow, but you get the point. So, anyhow, guys, now, finally, after 8.5 minutes, we can finally put in my contacts. And I also feel really, really cute. Like, I feel like I'm a tropical, like, Katy Perry and Roar. Or the Karma Chameleon. Karma Chameleon. Yeah, I always feel like that, too. Because I think in that music video, there are a lot of, like, tropical, like, leopard prints and, right? Anyhow, guys, let's go ahead and put in the contacts now after 9 minutes of an update. And then you guys are very close to my standout video. I'm very excited to get that up. But when exactly is that standout video? You guys will know soon enough. Alright, guys. And then probably tomorrow, no. I still have a little bit. I have until Saturday. Yep. I got it. Or guys, I could wait until Friday. Yeah, because Friday is 1 day then left in the year. I can wait until Friday and then have it like a Freaky Friday flashback, right? because who knew, right, after this storm, right, and just everything that happened here at the start of the month, right? You know, I mean, what are the odds, right, that I was ever going to be able to get 26 miles? But I kept it going. I pushed along, you know. Just a little half-mile extra here, an extra 0.10 here. I only had a goal of 0.23 on, I think that was on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday, 2 Mile Tuesday. So I had 2 miles, yes. But I had it set to 2.3, but I did 2.34. Nope, a little bit low. No! No! No, guys. It fell down here. I was like, no way, did it literally hop back in? I was like, no, not with my eyelashes. Hang on, guys, we'll get it here. No, guys, it's definitely in there. I can just tell. That's crazy. How the heck did it go in? Usually, like, you can hear it pushing against, but I couldn't feel it that time. But holy cow, guys, look at that. That is really, really cute. Alright, guys. That'll be a thumbnail for today. Because obviously, again, I have been slacking on that and haven't been doing that. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here. What is that? Oh, it's just water. Alright, guys, so I'll go ahead here. I'll get going. And pretty soon, I might do a celebration video in my car, but I might just wait until I get home and see if the mail's here and unpack the sunflower video. And then unpack the sunflower bikini, which it says still that it's supposed to be the 26th, which was Monday, but now it's saying that it's in Indianapolis, so yes, which is pretty far from here, guys. So regardless, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll go ahead here. I'll get going. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. I didn't obviously do it exactly the same. I thought it would be really, really cool if I did, but I didn't. So anyhow, guys, coming to you guys today now. Whenever I got there, it sounded like there was just a whole bunch of just kids out in the pool. But it was actually only a mom and 2 kids. So, obviously, I thought it was many more. And I didn't know how far they were out. And actually, once I got out then into the pool, they had on their, their life vest. So, obviously, they did take a couple deep dunks out in, the 7, 8, 9 foot area. And then there was a girl, well, obviously the mom. She was kind of like in the middle of the entire pool, so probably right around the 6 foot mark, and she was obviously talking to another guy who was up against the wall on like the right hand side, so whenever you go in, it basically is at the foot of the pool, pretty much, honestly. The locker room enters right into there, so there was, obviously then another girl that came up, and she was using the left-hand side for, a lap swim. So I basically had to swim in between the lap swim on the left-hand side, the parents, and then the kids who were, like, here, and then occasionally they went over to here. So it was actually, in the end, it was good that I decided to not. I will honestly have to try my other swimming location sometime, and probably just like take a day off just for that, because again, guys, we're gonna be living it up, and I'm already so excited because I literally did, obviously because of that, again, I only did as long as I could, But guys, I did like 5 minutes each time, guys. And they were only like 3-minute breaks. And I was like, oh my gosh, no way. So it was really, really fun, to be able to manage that well. And there was a couple times where I started just vaguely feeling like just a little bit tired, but then I was like, my arms were just like, I felt like so like empowered with my arms and like confident, but not overly confident, like knowing my limits, like Alyssa Blake said. So I was able to be pretty much in the middle and be at like 4 minutes, guys, be in the middle of the pool at the deep end. A good, well, obviously, I think it is the number of, no, because the pool is, because I think it was like 4 feet. It's weird because they have like a little, they don't have it written on the pool itself. It's on the wall, and it goes like 4 feet, 5 feet, and then 9 feet. So you can't really tell when the foot increases, and I've never actually, again, taken my snorkel down underneath. But holy cow, guys, I was so excited whenever I, again, did and managed all of that, 5 minutes every single time. There was the last time, though, I did let the waves get to me, so you could say I was a little bit tired. And obviously, the first time I did actually go to where I could stand up. So, that obviously can't happen in the ocean all the time, and pretty much any time that you're actually out off the coast a ways. So yeah, guys, I was very happy and excited. I could not believe that my, push-ups have been paying off. So yeah, anyhow, guys, so then later on then tonight, I will go ahead and go to the grocery store. I just have to get some milk. I have to get some pineapple, since my gram is, again, obsessed with fruit salads, so... But hey, guys, it's good, It's good and easy to make, very fast to make. I mean, yeah, it is a little bit sticky, once you cut up your oranges and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, it's really, really fun, and easy as well, because, like, again, you have, an easy fruit, to get your fruits for the day. So yeah, anyhow, guys, so we'll go ahead and get all that, and then we'll get my shower, probably afterwards. Yeah, probably after I go. That's around 7, so right now, though, I'll officially add this clip in, and then I'll get ready, and I'll do some stand-up, looking into the mirror. I'll get these all situated and put into place, because on Sunday, guys, is the 1st, and then there's just 2 weeks until Valentine's Day. So I'm definitely going to have to get all these up, and in here, and get some pre-Valentine stand-in-front videos and stuff like that. And then I do have to also add into my video for the standouts, because something came up this morning. So it's really, really cool that I'm waiting, honestly. And then, obviously, in February sometime, probably right after Valentine's Day sometime, I'll find a way to show that I'm deleting the bubbles. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I'll find a way. So, anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here. I'll get going. I'll talk to you guys really, really soon. Alright, guys, I also wanted to show you guys, I definitely look really, really silly with my hair pulled back today. Hair pulled back for me is hit or miss, honestly. You guys can see, well, it's focusing on my face. Let's focus it on my head. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I'm getting up close and personal, guys, in the hair. But guys, look, there's nothing. No bald spots, guys. Oh my god, I can't believe how good it's working. So that's really, really good as well for my time in Florida. And before I go, too. Because, well, honestly, blonde would blend in, for the bald spots. But that's not what you want. You don't want any bald spots, guys. You guys want, or I want to show you guys picture perfect blonde hair and my lit pics, like that one girl said this summer. Remember whenever I tried to help her on OF. So yeah, anyhow guys, I'm very happy and in love, guys. Oh my god, look at it. That's so cute. Alright guys, talk to you guys soon.
Cold weather advisories in effect here. Wind chills widespread precautions. Here's a look at the weather this evening. If you are planning on heading out, running out parking lot, temperatures in the single digits, and the wind chills already below.
Potatoes, carrots, and beef, huh? Beef hunks.
We wake up in the morning.
Do we have celery in there?
Celery and onions.
That'll be good. Good beef roast and noodles. Good wintertime meal, huh? Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So coming to you guys today now, you guys can obviously see that my grandma and I are having pot roast and noodles. And then I'll probably have some peanut butter pretzels with it as well. Because I already have my fruit for today. And obviously my veggies are all in there. My beef's in there. So I'll probably have some peanut butter. Yeah, and I already had some ranch dressing. So I'm pretty good on my fruits and veggies and protein for today. So I'll cap it off with some peanut butter pretzels for some starch as well, you know, since I didn't have much starch this morning. But regardless, guys, this is not a video where we talk about my food and how well I'm doing with the food pyramid. But anyhow, so you guys can obviously see that's what we're having for dinner. And then you guys can obviously see an updated of my hair, which is really, really cute. Even after my shower, it's still really, really good. I'm very happy with it. And then, finally then, real quick, I didn't share this morning. I was going to share it after my video this morning, but I didn't. So, Wild Wednesday happened as well. You guys can see she did the second half of the statement, and it was vital second half of the statement, even with a multitude, more, millions of people seeing, not just 10 or 15 people, maybe 100 by the time you're done at the boardwalk and then you walk the whole way back to your house or your hotel that's on the beach. So regardless, guys, that is wild that I had, you know, shared all of that stuff, and then there it is, right on my Instagram feed. So it's like, yeah, you know, there's a vital second half of the statement. I couldn't find the video itself, so I don't know if anybody did say anything shameful. But it's like, yeah, if somebody does say something, you would think they wouldn't say anything shameful, right? You know what I'm saying? For a mistake like that. But regardless, guys, that's been wild because I finally, you know, shared. And I've been sharing that example 3 times, and I've been using it the most frequent compared to other, you know, well, there's a vital second half of the statement that needs to be listened to. Right? Like, you can't just act like a DUI criminal and just get stuck, right? Like, there's a whole sentence that needs to be listened to. And it's also on the people who are sharing it to understand the difference in accountability, right? Like I said before, you know, and know when other people are choosing to be stubborn, right? Like I said before. I mean, there's no reason, you know, in that text, right, that I said to the girl, I mean, there's no reason to get all uptight when I said that a dead horse appeared, and then as quickly as the dead horse appeared, right, it disappeared, right? Like the location one and strawberry shortcake one. Wait, what do you mean, Alyssa? What do you mean the strawberry shortcake one is also another one of that? Well, you guys will see in my standout video. But yeah, you guys get the point. So it's like there has to be that balance, and it's your job to know and de-escalate, right? And stuff like that. Well, and in that case, it's not really a de-escalation. It's knowing, again, the difference and, right, and stuff like that. Because, again, it is a fact of life, right? That humans are on the planet with other humans, right? Yes. So, and humans will need to coexist with the other humans. Yes. So, anyhow, guys, regardless, I again thought that was crazy that I had been bringing that up. And it's a massive scale, even bigger, you know. And, yeah, it was obviously got talked about. So, that was wild. And I didn't have to, like, search it and watch those kind of social experiments. Which, honestly, I probably could, honestly. I mean, that technically ties into Sexual Saturday and Sexual Saturday carrying into this week. Probably, yeah. I'll probably do it on, and then obviously I have to watch other story times as well. I haven't done story times much recently. But now, finally, guys, that I have, paid my hotel and everything, I can finally, start to, like, simmer down a little bit, and really get ready for this super lush life, guys. Because even after everything has been bought here, I still have $500, which is amazing. So I honestly probably could have got my car to, like, brand new, but again, that's fine. I'm just gonna get the mirror and then again get a new car right at the end of this super lush life. So guys, it has just been really, really crazy, like wildly exciting, just wild Wednesday. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here, I'll get going, I'll add this in, then I'll take it easy, and then afterwards, so obviously right now it's only like 5:30, so I might honestly get back home soon, like sooner than what I had thought, and then we can do my Valentine shoots, guys. Well, just a little bit, Valentine's tease, right? So it'll be like a wild tease Wednesday. So, we'll get these all put in my vanity at the right spot, and we'll be good. So I'm gonna do a wild, way too short tease, I guess you would call it, for Valentine shoots. So we'll go ahead here and we'll get everything set up and have a couple outfits, and then I should be pretty good and long for today's video. I'll just have to edit that last piece, add it in, and boom, I'm officially ready for, a good relaxing evening. Maybe I will get to one of those story times or social experiments or what would you do. I haven't seen if they've made any new posts, but regardless, guys, I'll go ahead here and I'll get going, and I'll talk to you guys in just a little bit, and then it'll be talk to you guys tomorrow. So, and I love my wild twist, because is there another instance that I wasn't talking about that's actually in never before seen information? I don't know. You guys will know soon enough, though. Alright, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here, so I'm officially now home. Here I am, finally in my one little tease that I'm gonna do. Oh my god, no way, guys, this is so cute. Holy cow. I am in love with this, guys. Oh my. Heck yeah, guys. Alright, so now let's work on this together. Where are we going? Oh my god, no way, guys. It stays. Okay. Now let's try this red one. No. Well, maybe if that other one would stay up. No, we're probably gonna move them in here, guys. And obviously, I'll take away the decorative pink, Okay, so I like how this one stays under. Let's try this. Okay, guys, look. There we go. And then, obviously, once I cut off that strip over there, that will be perfect. Now, let's keep my... Yep. Why do I look... Is it maybe... There we go, that's better. Yeah, I think that'll be good for now. No, I really, really like that, actually, guys. You have to kind of, again, look at the whole vanity just a little bit in detail. And obviously, the sticks being white and red take away from you actually seeing them. Like, I tend to hone in on this and the blue. And then, obviously, this little corner here. So, this should probably have been red too, honestly. But that's fine. So, now we'll just have to get this little hunk. Well, no, because that gets in the way of Miami Beach. No. Or maybe put that one there. And put this one in behind. No, because then the rose came undone. Oh my god, guys, no way. Oh my god! Heck yeah, guys. That is really, really good. I really, really like this, guys. Why the heck does it make my neck look so low? Because I have the phone up pretty much at my head. I don't know why it makes my head look so low. But anyhow, guys, we are officially ready. And I definitely really like this. You know, maybe, honestly... No. See, I really regret not having two red ones. Because, I mean, it blends in so well with the wall. And it's not like a main thing that sticks out. You have to, again, though, you have to really just look at the whole picture. You know? And that's what happens when you look at the whole picture. You know, and get the whole picture. So, speaking of that as well. Well, now I can't put you guys up underneath there. But, obviously, again, with looks and everything, it can be deceiving. So, obviously, this is, I do have a little bit of a security gap, and obviously a pad on today, so I can be a little bit more, you know. Oh, jeez. Alright, guys, so, you guys can obviously see with this, I do believe this is pretty much universal. I do believe that this is more of the area that it would be in. And it is harder to tell, obviously, you know, unless, again, I don't want to get into all of it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like, the difference between Angelica Gray and Little Buff Babe, you know, sometimes it can even be deceiving looking, you know, because they're into, again, you have to get out the tools, right, and really... Again, guys, I do not really want to get into the nitty-gritty. It's pretty self-explanatory, but the vaginal opening itself could be a little bit lower, relatively speaking. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, there's not much, but I don't believe that it could be that low. The vaginal opening could be that low that it would cause it to be the whole way back there. Now this, obviously, again, is much more, much more of a good chance, guys. But anyhow, regardless, I genuinely believe that it was a mistake by her, and it wasn't put on by purpose, so... Regardless, though, it's like, so, I wonder why she decided to make the second half of the statement then, right? I mean, nobody said anything shameful, right? Again, because it's normal, right? So, yeah. Anyhow, guys, and speaking of my long snippet earlier then tonight, it's like, and at what point do you need to maybe realize that people are being serious and realize that multiple people are saying it maybe in different ways, because again, everybody has their different own ways of saying it. For example, right, everybody knows Skyrizi ends it for everybody with plaque psoriasis. Some people need Vraylar. So at what point do you realize that maybe this job just ends it for you, and you should maybe re-educate? And you should also not take it harshly when people are reminding you of maybe just go that ultimate end step and try to incorporate some religion, right? Because religion obviously answers the whys of life, right? Right? Like, for example, right? It's like, well, why is it disturbing? It's not real. Okay, so why am I second thought? Where does that second thought come from? right? Does it come from, right? And then again, you get into the answer to the question. What happens when we die is where religion happens, and where, again, all the other whys in life. So yeah, so it's like, at what point do you take that step, and, yeah, actually work on yourself then too. It's like, again, yeah. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here. I'll get going. I'll add in this video. I'm definitely in love. Big time in love, guys. Oh my God. Guys, this, oh my. I get the perfect little combo there, guys. Alright, guys, so that'll be it. I just get the perfect combo, and that'll be killer, guys. Oh my. Alright, guys, I'll talk to you guys later.